What's up, everybody? Shauna D Man here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are doing great. Hope you guys are having yourselves a pretty good weekend. We are back with another short little video that I wanted to go over and talk about, and this revolves around the Halo, originally on Paramount Plus series, now Netflix series, which very much divisive amongst fans. Some people liked it, some people didn't like it. I was fine with it. Obviously, there were things that were good about it. There were things that were bad about it. But for the most part, I enjoyed what it was doing because I was able to separate the show from the lore aspect and things like that. But it definitely got a mixed review, which ultimately led it being canceled after 2 seasons. Now it has gone over to Netflix, and this was earlier this month, but Paramount Plus canceled Netflix Halo TV series. Seems to be popular on Netflix. Let's see. I don't really like IGN all that much. But let's see. So Paramount's canceled Halo TV show is enjoying a new lease on life. All right, so all right. Halo premiered its first season in March of 2022. Although it struggled pretty much from the get-go, Paramount Plus didn't release much in terms of streaming numbers, so we're not entirely sure how many viewers it pulled in. But suffice to say, Paramount's canceled game after 2 seasons. Now, however, after debuting on Netflix, Halo has reportedly climbed the ranks to become one of the most viewed series on the streaming service. It currently is the fourth most popular show in the U.S. chart. That's interesting. That's actually quite interesting because again, I'll get into it. You may recall that the series caused a bit of a stir when Master Chief removed his helmet, something we've never seen him do in the decades-old game franchise. Actor Pablo Schreiber doubled down on this decision, saying people who don't feel the helmet was necessary to come off, they're at such an early conception of what the show could be. In order to examine the discrepancy between these two versions of the character, Chief and John 117, you can't tell that story without taking the helmet off. If you don't agree with the helmet coming off in the show, you don't like our show, so there's no point discussing it. Now, as far as it goes with the whole helmet taken off, they did this a lot, and it's not. I understand what he was trying to say because I'm trying to remember how I worded it when I did a review for it, because I have all the reviews I did for it on the gaming channel, but they were clearly trying to define the two characters. You know, I'm trying to think of the best way to go. I'm trying to think of the best way to how to word it. Like the article said, it had the show was just trying to tell a story of the Master Chief and John 117. I guess the best way to put it is like how you're telling the story of Peter Parker and Spider-Man. I would say season two delved a lot more into it because we really didn't see him in his smart armor a whole lot in season two. It was mainly the story was focused on John 117, the human, not the Master Chief, not the legend of Master Chief. It's like Master Chief is the legend, but John 117 is the face behind the legend, if that makes sense. It was an interesting thing, and obviously it left fans divided. I mean, I was like either or about it. Um, but development on a Halo TV series began back in 2013, but Paramount Plus didn't start filming until 2019. I thought one. So I'll let me see if I can pull it up. What I hated was here we go. So if I can pull it and go here. I hated the change in the look of Cortana from season one to season two. I hated it. Now it's still voiced by Jen Taylor, I believe. Um, but I hated the look. I thought this look here, this first one for season one, was really really good. I loved it. I just didn't like the face and everything of season two. It's just I hated it. It was just not was not good. Well, anyway, it just has all the people. IGN gave season two of Halo a 6 out of 10, writing despite its improvements over the previous season, Halo 2 still feels too inspired and perfunctory to have any appeal beyond its action. The action was really good, despite what you want to say. Like the story, yeah, you can criticize. The character development, you can criticize. But I thought the action sequences, particularly in episode 5 of season 1, and then Fall of Reach, yeah, were relatively good. Despite the failure of the Halo TV show, we've seen plenty of video game adaptations enjoying numerous success on streaming platforms. Prime Video's Fallout was a smash hit, for example. The Last of Us also. Yeah, although even though it had viewership, it still was divisive. I think both, particularly with The Last of Us, and now with season two finished up. I think majority of people, when it came to The Last of Us, really liked it. Now, obviously, it wasn't perfect, but they liked they liked the adaptation. And then season two came around, and a lot of people just they were not happy about it. They did not like. I didn't like it. Like literally after the episode where Joel dies, is where it kind of starts to go. I'm like, oh, I'm not liking this series so far. I'm not really liking it. I haven't really watched Fallout. I'm not really a Fallout person, so I wouldn't know much about it. Um, Vicky Blake is a reporter for IGN as well as a critic, columnist, and consultant with 15 years plus of experience working with some of the world's biggest gaming sites and publications. She's also okay. Oh, is that it? Okay, that's all of it. I thought there was more. Okay, never mind. I thought there was more. But yeah, it's just like the series. Obviously, season one, yeah, they showed a lot of Master Chief butt cheeks, and so everybody was just calling him Master Cheeks. I thought that was funny. There were some episodes where I was just kind of like, I don't know why we're focusing on. I mean, like we had like basically an entire episode of Quan and what is his name? Shoot, I forgot his name. But Quan and what's his name? Um, and then season two was definitely better. It was definitely better than season one. Um, yeah, because we got like not the arbiter, but we got a arbiter. We finally got to the Halo ring. We got the introduction of the Flood. Um, season two was fine. Like I could see where they were trying to go, but I had like I don't know. I can see why it got canceled, but then like I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. I like the show, and that was the thing too. Like like it's the thing. Like if you didn't like the show, then obviously don't watch it. I know me saying that means that if people don't watch it, it's not gonna get like the viewership it needs to produce more series and stuff like that. The CGI in season one was like really bad because there were moments because there's like at the beginning of episode one where the Spartans arrive on not Madrigal. Yeah, it was Madrigal. And they start battling the Covenant forces there. There's a moment where I think it's Master Chief. He like has his assault rifle, throws it down, and it's clearly CGI. It's clearly CGI. Um, which you only could work with so much what you could do because the way those suits were designed, they just looked funny and stuff like that. And there's not much mobility in those suits, so I could understand. Okay, we have to try to do what we can do to make this look as realistic as possible. Um, and I've said it from season one and season two. One of the highlights of the series was the Covenant themselves. They looked really, really good. There was like you can hate the show, that's fine, but you cannot deny that the look of the Covenant was really really good. The prophets look great, the elites look great, the grunts, the jackals. We didn't see any hunters, sort of. We did see like we did see like some in season one, but they're like nothing like too dramatic. Um, and so, but I mean, overall, I'm glad people are finding it, and it's just one of those things. It's just kind of like it's just people are gonna like it. People are gonna say it's not Halo and things like that. And I think people you can make the argument that it was like set in a different timeline. This was the silver timeline, just kind of the same way you have the J.J. Abrams Kelvin timeline with Star Trek, and then you have the other timeline with like William Shatner's Kirk and stuff like that. You could probably make the excuse for that, but yeah, that's interesting. I did not know that. So listen, if people are enjoying it, that's cool, that's great. But I mean, I doubt we get anything related. I think I saw an article where Christopher Nolan wanted to get the rights for the Halo series. I could be wrong about that, but I swear I saw something like that. But who knows? Who knows? I doubt we'll get any. I mean, I don't want to say I doubt. We could, but you're going to have to put somebody in charge who knows Halo if you want to try to reboot. Because I think this is a gold mine that you could pull out. Like, obviously, we have not had a Halo game in a couple of years at this point. They're going through a whole rebranding and things like that with Halo Studios, even though I think somebody higher up there just left. Um, so that's gonna be interesting to see. But I think like you can come up with several different Halo TV series out of this. Um, but it's just gonna take somebody who actually knows the Halo lore to make it work. And obviously you got to take creative liberties with it too, because you're gonna try to because you're gonna have to try to make it for the general audience, not just the individual, not just the fans. So, but I think you can make it work. I think you can probably find a way to make it work for sure. But that's it, guys. That's everything. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, this was a short little video. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. Be sure to comment below. Tell me what you guys think. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video. Y'all have a good one.